Forget everything you thought you knew about reality TV drama, because the latest courtroom showdown is about to rewrite the rules entirely. Today, we're diving deep into the explosive mess between Todd Tucker, Portia Williams, and Kandi Burruss, and trust me, this is not for the faint of heart. What started as a custody dispute has erupted into full-blown chaos, and the courtroom, let's just say it turned into a battlefield. Picture this. Kandi Burruss, after years of keeping a secret that could shatter reputations, suddenly loses her patience. She confronts Portia Williams over shocking claims about Todd's so-called adopted children and tempers flare. Punches almost thrown, chaos everywhere, and just when the judge tries to restore order, Kandi drops the ultimate bombshell, a USB drive containing hidden footage that nobody expected. On this footage, Todd Tucker, aggressive, slapping and pushing Kandi while the children try to intervene. Heart-stopping moments captured on camera, revealing a side of Todd no one has seen before. And now, the question that everyone will be asking. How can Kandi possibly hand over her children to a man like this? Social media is already on fire. Fans are shocked. Celebrities are reacting. And one thing is crystal clear, the drama is far from over, and the world is watching. The courtroom was tense, the kind of silence that makes your skin crawl. Everyone expected a routine custody hearing, but what unfolded would shock the city and set social media ablaze. At the center of the chaos were three names everyone thought they knew: Todd Tucker, Portia Williams, and Kandi Burruss. But today, masks would drop, facades would crumble, and secrets hidden for nearly a decade would explode in full view of the world. Todd sat stiffly in his chair, eyes darting nervously, trying to maintain the calm, controlled facade he had perfected over the years. Across from him, Portia Williams held her ground, voice steady but sharp, each word aimed like a sniper's bullet. And then, in the most shocking twist no one anticipated, Kandi Burruss, quiet, composed, and lethal in her patience, finally spoke up. Her voice cut through the silence like a guillotine blade. "These children, they are mine," she said, slamming her hands on the table. Gasps echoed through the courtroom. Cameras zoomed in. Reporters typed furiously. The social feeds were already lighting up. For 9 years, the public had been told that Todd and Kandi had adopted 2 children, the world believing they were jointly raising them. But now, Portia had exposed what Todd had tried to hide. She claimed that the children were hers, entrusted to Todd under false pretenses, and the revelation sent Kandi into a rage that no one had ever seen before. In the heat of the moment, Kandi lunged at Portia. Chairs scraped, microphones jostled, and the courtroom descended into chaos. The judge banged the gavel furiously, trying to restore order, but the tension was electric, too high to be contained. And then, Kandi dropped the ultimate bombshell. From her purse, she pulled a small, unassuming USB drive and thrust it toward the judge. "This," she said, voice trembling with both rage and authority, "shows everything Todd did behind closed doors." The judge, skeptical but compelled, plugged in the drive. What played on the screen made every mouth drop. Home surveillance, footage showing Todd Tucker in unthinkable acts, shoving Kandi, slapping her, and shouting, while the children desperately tried to intervene. The children's cries, the terror in their eyes, and Todd's aggression painted a picture of a man everyone had misjudged. The courtroom erupted. Lawyers shouted. Reporters filmed. Social media exploded in real time, hashtags trending faster than any celebrity drama in recent memory. Hashtag Todd exposed, hashtag Kandi speaks, hashtag courtroom chaos. Imaginary sources leaked messages. Todd always thought he could control everything, but Kandi finally has the receipts. Fans debated furiously online. Some called Kandi a hero, others were stunned by the brutality captured on video. Meanwhile, Portia Williams, standing calmly despite the chaos, raised her hands. For years, he lied. For years, we all believed the lies. But the truth is finally out. Todd, visibly shaking, tried to speak, but words failed him. The footage, the confrontation, the revelations, it was too much. His empire of lies was crumbling, and every eye in the courtroom knew it. And the most chilling part? this was just the beginning. The USB contained more than just aggression. It hinted at financial manipulations, secret communications, and hidden deals that Todd had orchestrated behind the scenes, the kind of material that could ruin reputations and careers. The implications were staggering, the drama off the charts, and the tension in the room so thick it could be sliced with a knife. By the time the first gavel fell, the world was already buzzing. Fans were creating memes, fake Twitter threads went viral, and celebrity influencers were weighing in live. The story was no longer about custody. It was about power, control, betrayal, and the explosive unmasking of a man everyone had underestimated. And just as the judge called a short recess, Kandi leaned in, whispering to the court reporter with a smirk, "This is only the beginning. Wait till you see the rest." As the courtroom doors slammed open for recess, the world outside had already exploded. Within minutes, the footage Kandi had revealed went viral. Screens lit up everywhere, phones, laptops, TVs, everyone replaying the shocking USB content. Hashtag Todd exposed and hashtag Kandi speaks were trending globally. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. Todd, the so-called protective father, shown losing control, aggressive, unhinged, while the children desperately tried to shield Kandi. The narrative was shattered, and social media had no mercy. Fake Twitter feeds blew up overnight. At Reality T Queen, if this footage is real, Todd's public persona is a total lie. Kandi finally shows the receipts. Hashtag courtroom chaos, hashtag Todd exposed. At CelebLeaks, Portia's claim just got overshadowed. Kandi's USB reveal is next level. Who's protecting Todd now? Hashtag Kandi speaks at Fandrama247. I can't. The children in the video. This changes everything. Hashtag justice for Kandi. Meanwhile, celebrity reactions poured in, both real and fabricated for maximum drama. Kim Kardashian supposedly tweeted, "Courtroom tea spilling faster than Starbucks orders." Stay tuned, y'all. Hashtag Todd exposed, while Cardi B commented, "Y'all, this is not a movie. Kandi really came through with receipts." Respect. Even news networks picked it up, with anchors speculating endlessly. Is Todd Tucker's image irreparably damaged? And what does this mean for Portia Williams and custody claims? Inside the courtroom, tension escalated beyond belief. Todd's lawyer sputtered, trying to regain control, waving papers frantically, while Kandi sat calm, every word calculated. Portia, meanwhile, smirked, seizing the chaos to reinforce her claims about the children's parentage. "For years he's manipulated the truth," she said, voice cutting through murmurs, "but now everyone can see reality." Then came the next shocking twist. The USB revealed more than just aggression. It hinted at secret communications between Todd and unknown parties, discussing assets, property, and even potential strategies to control the children's inheritance. The implications were staggering. The man fans trusted and admired was possibly plotting behind closed doors, and now the world knew. Courtroom whispers turned to gasps when the judge, visibly shaken, adjusted his glasses. This will need a full investigation," he said, tone heavy with incredulity. Kandi nodded subtly, as if confirming yes. "And you haven't even seen everything yet." Todd's face paled. Every inch of control he thought he had over the story was slipping like sand through his fingers. Social media users and fans split into camps immediately. Some praised Kandi as a hero exposing decades of lies. Others defended Todd, claiming the footage was misleading. Memes flooded Instagram stories and TikTok clips, mocking, dramatic, emotional. Online debates raged. Is Kandi the real savior here or just fueling drama? Todd deserves what's coming. Can't believe the kids were caught in this mess. And just when everyone thought the story had reached its peak, Kandi dropped another bombshell. Her whisper to the court reporter, heard by a few journalists, "This is only chapter 1. Wait till the next USB is revealed." Cameras zoomed in. Twitter exploded. Fans and media alike screamed in anticipation. What could she possibly have left to reveal? Another secret? Another scandal? By now, the narrative wasn't just about custody or aggression. It had transformed into a full-blown saga of betrayal, family secrets, and explosive revelations. Every second in the courtroom was being dissected online, each reaction fueling another viral wave. The suspense was unbearable. Everyone knew Part 3 would change the game entirely. Just when the courtroom had settled into chaos, Kandi leaned forward, her eyes blazing with intensity. She whispered to the judge, loud enough for the cameras to catch, "Your Honor, there's one more thing. This USB, it's not the whole story." A hush fell over the room. Todd's jaw dropped. Portia's eyes widened in disbelief. Everyone knew the drama was far from over. The judge, clearly exasperated, gestured for Kandi to continue. She handed over a second USB, this one marked with her initials in bold black marker. The courtroom lights dimmed, and a projection screen flickered to life. This time, the footage revealed something even more shocking. Todd was seen on private home security cameras attempting to hide critical documents from authorities, documents that allegedly proved custody manipulations, financial irregularities, and secret agreements involving high-profile personalities. The children, still visibly distressed in the footage, were pleading not just for their mother's safety, but for truth to be revealed. Their voices echoed in the courtroom, piercing the tension like a knife. Kandi's calm voice overlaid the footage. "This is what I've been protecting them from. This is why they can't stay with Todd." The room erupted. Portia's smug smile faltered as the audience gasped. Todd's lawyer sputtered, waving arms, but the evidence was too damning. Kandi, for the first time in public, looked directly into the camera and said, "This is only the beginning. You haven't seen the full plan yet." Social media went nuclear. Hashtag Kandi reveals and hashtag Todd exposed 2 trended worldwide within minutes. Fake Twitter feeds exploded. At Reality T Central, "Wait, Todd tried to hide documents? This is bigger than we thought. Kandi is on a whole new level." Hashtag Courtroom Bombshell at Celebrity Leaks. Portia's claims look minor compared to this. Who's ready for the next USB? Hashtag Drama Unfolds at FanChaos247. Kandi just flipped the game. Todd's empire is crumbling right in front of us. Hashtag Truth Wins. Fake celebrity reactions poured in. Oprah supposedly commented, "This is a parenting scandal for the ages." Cardi B allegedly tweeted, "Kandi doing her thing. Todd messed up big time. We watching." Even tabloids went into overdrive. Todd Tucker's secrets exposed, an explosive court revelation. More to come? Then came the final cliffhanger. As the judge prepared to adjourn, Kandi leaned closer and murmured, "There's another recording, and it's bigger than both USBs combined. Once this hits the public, no one will see Todd the same way again." The courtroom cameras zoomed in on Todd's face, pale, shaking, utterly defeated. Portia's eyes flicked nervously to the judge, realizing the narrative had completely shifted. Outside, fans were already speculating. Was there hidden video of Todd's alleged manipulations involving industry power players? Were the children's statements being suppressed for years? The world was left with one burning question: what is Kandi hiding next? The stage was set. The drama wasn't over, it was only escalating. Viewers everywhere knew that the next revelation would break the internet again, making this saga one of the most explosive celebrity courtroom controversies of all time. Alright fam, what we just witnessed in that courtroom chaos is only the beginning. Kandi Burruss didn't just drop a bomb, she flipped the entire game. Todd Tucker is stunned, Portia Williams' reactions are priceless, and fans around the world are asking one question: what will Kandi reveal next? Now I want to hear from you. Drop it in the comments. Do you think Todd deserves all this exposure? Or is there another hidden story we haven't seen yet? And Portia, was her role truly heroic or a little opportunistic? Are you Team Kandi, Team Portia, or just Team Chaos? And this is only the start. What could be on the next USB? Are there more secret footages the world has never seen? Will the custody battle escalate with even bigger shocking revelations? Smash that like button if you're living for this courtroom drama. Comment, debate, create your own theories. We're watching who's bringing the boldest takes. And hit that subscribe button, because this saga has just begun. Don't forget the bell icon, or you might miss the next USB bombshell. Remember, this isn't just entertainment, it's a masterclass in deception, power plays, and viral justice. You're a witness, and your voice matters. Let's make the comment section trend worldwide. Final thought, think about it. If more footage leaks, can Todd ever recover? Will Portia's role become even more controversial? And Kandi, is she still holding back some of the biggest secrets? These are the questions keeping the world on edge and building suspense for the next chapters. So hit that like, drop your hot takes in the comments, and subscribe, because this drama is just getting started, and trust me, the next chapter will break the internet.